Hello and welcome to Grasslands 22. Yeah, this is one of the Steve's map with help from Oxygen David. I won't say a lot. This is I'm going to take you in with me, but I just wanted to say this was the very first map maker that I felt gave a start from scratch a love, and this was back in FS19 when he sort of went against the norm. When the farmyard was still left, it was Thornton revamped. That was the actual one. Was the very first one that I really did appreciate. So really, this is me just saying thank you very much. Yeah, that's not sure. Well, I think we're going to do start from scratch. But if this is like Somerset, we may well get some of the equipment left. But that's a guess. That was only based upon Somerset. So I'm expecting great things from this because I've got to be honest. I've always been impressed by Steve, or I always knew everyone said Stevie, but it says Steve's Mods, so I'm going to stick to Steve's Mods in a respectful way, and we can have a look what we've got, what we get, and it does look not like a, and I don't mean this in a insulting way. It's not one of those starts where you've got given like 4 fields that are huge and you're gonna like run away with things. It's a very humble start, which I appreciate. So let's have a look at. Looks like we've got productions, I think, but I might be wrong. Well, let me just show you that I haven't been in before, although you did sort of see me come in with the so 1 minute, no time, no driving, no nothing, and we have indeed we have a dairy, and it is a standardish dairy. Yeah, it's a standard what I would expect, but nevertheless we've got it straight away. Looks like we've got animals as well, unless I mistook that. Oh no, we've got, yeah, we have got the chance to have. Oh, very nice setup. Yeah, it's one of my favourites. It's not my favourite. My favourite's the Mac Trucker one. Oh wow, not very often you get that on a starting off. That's what I'm saying. You do get these. It's a very generous start by Steve, and I've always found that. I did found it on Somerset. I think I did a start from scratch on that, and I was like, I was almost. Oh, was that? No, that's a broken one. It is, yeah. Quite a lot of broken equipment, a lot of broken stuff. Can you hide things? You can properly as well. Okay, fantastic. Oh, that is hiding a bit of a bleb. It's day release. I would not have expected perfection, really. Love the walls. It reminds me of home at the Derbyshire Peak Districts. No, it's probably not set in the Derbyshire Peak District, but it is beautiful. Typically English sheds, very nice. Yeah, I'm coming in on New Farmer Start to begin with, so obviously it's set to easy and we're 100,000. But I am going to also come in, so I'm not saving the game. We're going to come in on Start from Scratch, and I'm going to see. It's not, as I said, and I don't mean this in a derogatory way, it's not a generous start. I mean, you've got a brilliant equipment. What I mean is, we've not got the 60 fields, as I said, and all that type of stuff. I'm not going to repeat myself again, but yeah, it's true. So we've got, looks like one little fields, as well as obviously the pastures. Oh, we have some collectibles. Oh, quite a few collectibles. See the value of this 1,000, the smaller ones. No, I'm not, again, I'm just making a comment, not having a go. Yeah, sometimes it can be taken either way. So this tiny little field is all we've got, really? So it is not the most, as in what I'm trying to say is, it's a challenge. That's not having a go, and I can't pretend I've not seen that. Oh, them actually. Oh, quite a few. Ever since swapping my gamepad over, I can't. You used to be able to do this with the button. You can't do it now. You can collect. You have to press enter. It's really weird. It's not quite. Oh, missed one. Just saw it out of the corner of my eye. It's not a major thing. It's just when you're used to the functionality that you had before, and then all of a sudden it's missing, then it's a bit of a beautiful detailing, and there's lots of special special textures and things like that. Oh my life, yeah, nice pretty grass, very pretty grass, very realistic. Look at the concrete, amazing, it really is. So yes, we are. Well, we've just got those 6,000's worth of things. We are not staying on this map, so I don't know why I'm actually doing this, but I suppose it's we are knowing where they are for like the next one, where on a start from scratch, it might well be very much appreciated. I was going to check the sales because I always find on these particular types, when you're not going to stay, these are the ones where you get like stupendous things in the sales. Like, yeah, isn't that typical? Oh, it's a proper cedar, but never that. Oh, my second favourite, the Phoenix. Oh, would you believe it? 70% off. Oh, my life. When can you get that? The Pronto for 35,000. I knew it. I just knew it. If we came on, that it'd be stupendous. Just you couldn't make this up, could you? You just couldn't write something like this. No, no, I'm not going to jinx it, but yeah, I'm not going to say the obvious. That when I go on my start from scratch, it's going to be terrible because. So this, I would say this is ours as well, but it's not. It's yeah, part of the farmyard. So we've really got very humble beginnings. We have got a mower. Is the one thing. So yeah, we've got a production slab here, right here, which is quite amazing. As I say, it's I do like it, and there's a lot. Yeah, there are. We can sort of. I'm not going to pick any more up. We can see there are a lot of them. Oh, wow. There's a couple. No, that's not ruin that people can see. People have eyes. Yeah, yeah. That's all normal. Yeah, and yeah, and we've seen that one down there already. Right, so smash it. So I'm going to cut back. I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to save it as a baseline because that is just unbelievable. What have we got though that we could sort of sell if we were going to swap? Yeah, I'm sort of. I want this to be a bit stringent, but to be honest, this is a Stevie map. Look at the value of the things you've got, and they're all full value as well. Well, I said that before I even looked at everything, but yes, I could. You can sort of tell, can't you? Yeah, wow, 280 grand. Tedder, the big one. It's the 125 version. I love the 175, but that's still a beautiful, full value. Oh, got a beautiful cedar anyway. But we might have this on start from scratch. That's the one thing I'm going to say. I'm not going to. Big 273 and his own CVX. I think it's a Stevie one because he has made one of those. So again, 240, a beautiful 10.8, and the Merge Max. Would you believe it? So really, we are lacking very little, really, which is good, and it's all really good equipment. Baler, so you can start off straight away. Fertilizer spreader, one that everybody does. I would immediately swap that for that if we are going to do this. But what I'm going to do now, yeah, this on the map there are special crops. I read it at dinner and I thought I know what I'm doing tonight. I know what I'm doing. So there is, as well as the usual. I'm surprised actually. I didn't think it would cope with the premium pack, but I always put it on that first time. Nearly always put it on that first time and see if it crashes and burns, and it had no crashes and burns. So yeah, linseed, which I was reading up about, a little bit like canola, really, but it's not quite. It's more got more for oil, as in like oil for cars and things like that. Well, I did say something about feed. There's rye and field beans, so alfalfa, and then also the standard ones. Let's have a look at the value. I always find this as a now remember on easy, so the price is going to be double what I would do on normal and quadruple. Well, if we were going on hard and start from scratch, that was truly hard. Yeah, not actually. Also want to be looking at the price of land because this is all. So linseed is 804, so that's about the value of corn. Rye is surprises me for all my life. Field beans are amazing. Of course, we don't know the yield, always you've got that to bear in mind. I did one on Fox Farms that was the poorest yield of anything I've ever done. It was worth a fortune. So it's about the same as soy then. So it's probably something very similar to soy. Corn is, well, actually, corn is worth more than linseed. So I'm not terrible. But again, though, you don't know that the yield on linseed isn't tremendous. I was reading it's half a ton to a ton per acre. It was it was all done in acres. So, right, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to pop out and I'm going to pop back in and we're going to see what we get and start from scratch. So I'm going to see you shortly. Right, now this is a start from scratch. Yeah, not really. Oh, I suppose it'd be, I don't really know as well. I'd have to change the other one as well. Right, smashing. So, let's stop. Okay, so I was right. Yeah, you very generously get the, very generously get the, you don't get the farmyard. Yeah, obviously there's no land as we just show. And yes, I do realise I didn't show the price of the fields at all. So let's have a look. Where is the shop? Is right down at the bottom. How much are field prices for a particularly small field? Well, this field 25, which is particularly small, is also. If our general aim is to eventually own the farmyard, which is how much? 209,544, but there's very little land with it, so it's not much to be gained to begin with. But when you consider the price of an enclosure, and we've got multiple animal enclosures, that's really good. And that little field is very lonely. Isn't that typical? The farmyard is often built, there's all that land and it's 123%, but it is only showing you 0.14 hectares, which will be the little field at the bottom. So let's have a look. If we were thinking of that, that's 42,000. That's 40,000, so there's not much in it. That's got a bit around the edge, and it's also very close to. If we were hankering towards this in time, I want this to be difficult though. This is not going to be a quick. Oh, we quickly burst into the. It wasn't when I played the. Every single time I about that map that I mentioned its name earlier, I can Thornton revamped. Terrible with its name, absolutely terrible. Yeah, it is. So 144, 69. That one's got a bit of headland. That one 21, but he's awful, and it's 172. So really, that was right next to the farm. There would be a bit of a base, a tiny bit of stuff around the edge. We're doing 144, 88 for one that's. Oh my love! Look how awful it is. 83 is. Oh, that's a beautiful one. But it is 156. Of course it is. How about that? It's reasonable, and it is 99, 100 grand odd. But it's a little bit further away from the. That one's got no edge. Or is that one has? It is awful, though, it is true. So is that, really. So it looks. The fields around the farmyard are not particularly wonderful. Not that I'm making a comment, I'm not really complaining. Yeah, some of them below are not too bad across the road. Ooh, actually, that's a very nice patch across the road. So I think we'll be coming this way. We'll be coming over the road for a farm, I think. When we've, of course, get up to that stage. I was going to make it too very difficult. I was coming, oh yeah, let's do this, and I thought, do we do that? Do we make it no generators, hard economy, so that it is absolutely tough? Do we make it that? I mean, yeah, it's a start from scratch, and we have equipment. How much equipment do we have? Is it the same? It's often the same for Stevie. This is the equipment that we get. Ooh. Yeah, but yeah. If it was the one with the arm, which I can again not think of its name, I would willingly go. That is amazing. By Vector Man, who does my favourites. Yeah, wood thing. I don't think I've tried that one. And we have 135 horsepower for 23,000. by Agrotron modding. Okay. And we have a, yeah, that kind of trailer. Wow, what's that? It's typical though. It is, isn't it? There's nothing that says, you must have me, that you really will. It's just Murphy's Law. Now then, do you get all of the... Yeah, we could sort of run and re-earn about 20 grand. Are we going to keep the loan, or do we pay it off? Oh, wow, you do, literally. I think you get everything. Wow, you do as well. Okay. I was going to say I wanted this to be stringent, but it looks like, again, thanks to the generosity of Steve, we're not going to have it that difficult after all. Do I... What, we're going to throw all the tractors away and all that type of stuff? It always gives you a bit of a dilemma, because, let's be honest, I wouldn't keep the Amazon, not at all, because it only does fertilizing, so that means there's no limer. Nearly everything apart from like the Albert stuff, I would sort of sell that and get what I would prefer to use. The tractors are all amazing. We've got a beautiful harvester. I'd be tempted, if I went carte blanche, to sell a harvester and get a more reasonable priced one, because I can make 180 grand, which then means I'd probably also sell the header and maybe kick myself later on. Keep the merge max without a shadow of a doubt. Tedder, do we keep it and go Tedding rather than Omatana? Ooh. Oh, I thought that actually, that isn't what I thought it was. I thought it had got a thing on the top, but it actually is a beacon. Yeah, so it's that there was, yeah, one of the viewers said something, and I know what he means. I wanted this to be quite... What's that? I saw something like out of the corner of my eye, like a yellow bit of light. Okay. Oh, it'd be the gate. It would be the gate. I passed a bit close to the gate, I would say. No, not that at all. Okay, let's switch that. I'm intrigued now. I'm sure I saw a flash of yellow, but there's nothing showing. Yeah, now then I've probably confused myself what I was about to say. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a stringent start, but it's difficult when the map maker, this is almost harder as new farmer as it is from a, yeah, it is actually. In fact, I've got to be honest, looking at this, if I'd sort of just sold everything and did all of that on this, I could pretty much buy the farm and animals straight away. So, of the two starts, I think New Farmer is probably more challenging. I may well still do a couple of things though. I am still going to do some swaps, but we obviously have saved that game and we already know what I've got. So, I may well be buying a few bits and bobs, so we might do a bit of swapping, because we've still only got 100,000, so this I think we may have to sacrifice, which is a shame because it's a beautiful bit of kit. But your assets, I mean, yeah, I usually, even in FS19, went, I like the sheds. Yeah, definitely aiming for this as soon as possible. In fact, never going to do any farm, we should be gaining it straight away. Okay, then in that case, it is decided. New farmer start it is. It is definitely. We will be making some changes. I'm not selling a single tractor or the baler. Only things like the Smarag and the Amazon, and also like these implements. Gonna swap them out because, yeah, um, yeah, I think that's it. We've got very generous. So harvester, header trailer because it makes no sense. Front loader tools, fertilizer spreader, cultivator, mower I'm keeping, seeder I'm keeping. Tedder I'll be swapping out because I think we'll keep it for a while. We will. Yeah, I'm not so weight. I'll swap for the weight that I like. Header. Yeah, that's it. We've covered everything. Smashing. Obviously, the one thing I am going to say is we're going to play it on. Okay, yes, yeah, no, just out of thoughts. Okay, we will do it. We're going to go hard economy on on a new farmer start. It's sort of then actually going to be harder than the start from scratch would be, even though we've obviously got some very generous amount of animals and stuff like that. So I am going to not save the game. I am going to reload the new farmer start. So hopefully you join me. See you shortly. Right, so then, yeah, I'm going to keep an 0.5. We are new farm start. We're going to change the settings. We're going to make a new farm start into a start from scratch. So this is going to be rather intriguing. It is. It's a long time since I've done anything like that, to be honest. Wow. Very generous with these. And we are going to do a bit of swapping. I'm trying to think. I don't want to really upset play balance. What I mean is like buy lots of tools. I mean, we've already got a play balance wrecked a little bit. Like, wow, is this a 800,000 litre quart farm silo? Does that surprise me? Not really, no. Wow, very nice. So is this a, I think it's a standard. I don't think it's a, oh, I don't know. Can't remember. We've got a bit of climbing to do if we want to get those others. Yeah, so let's change the settings right now on camera so that we know what we're playing by. So this is going to be start from scratch, sort of. Obviously, it's not. We haven't got a loan, but all the settings are going to be on hard. We don't want that at all. Oh, okay, let's go all the way around. We want crop destruction on, periodic plan on 2, which may well do it. I'm going to do this, yeah, because even on a start from scratch, I actually do. Actually, I knock that off. That's on normal normally, and we don't want on these on. Oh, we don't want to make it. Well, I don't find they do make it easy, really. But it's each their own, isn't it? Really, on what people think is easy and what's not. So they're all off. I'm gonna do. I'm sure that should be 0.9. I haven't changed anything though. Maintenance and paint costs are half. Intervals slowed down, so it's half price, but slowed down as well. And the other thing is the course play settings, which will be at. I don't like that at all. So everything I think is. Yeah, so we're now on. We want that to be on pounds, and we are going to save the game again. Although we have, yeah. Now if I'm gonna do this, we're gonna sell everything directly. I'm a little bit, yeah. I'm sort of thinking I don't really want this to be a massive advantage for us. So I'm not sure about the harvester, but we need some cash to sort of buy the lorry in that. So there's got to be a sacrifice. I just don't want to sacrifice a lot. Let's try and just sell the things that I'm really not interested in that I would always swap out. Keeping the it's a wrapper. It's a wrapper. No. It's the enemy of. Oh, yes, as well. It is. Yeah, rappers are the enemy of like the Omatana, so yeah. After saying I'm going to keep it, I'm not. We do need to do something though. Fertilizer spreader. It's why I very often don't have the my favourites, the quick bale or the quick bale, because again it's the enemy of the and it's of the Omatana, the farm supply production. I've got to get better at this. So harvester, is that going to be? Well, we're going to see what we're going to do. I'd swap that out because I would buy something different. I'd stick it on the TPS. Not going to sell that. Not going to sell that. Tedder. If we're intending to, well, we've sort of made the jump. If we're going to go for the farm supply production, then we don't need the tedder. It really is as simple as that. So let's see. Does that give us enough to? Yeah, no, we don't really need that. That's the point. We could sort of do a swap. Because that is amazing. It's a 6. How big is ours? Yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit duck and dive, but keep the harvester. 95,000 is also, it is a 6 metre. So we are going to sell that. And we're going to buy. I do love that, but it's only, yeah, it is the true Kinsey planter. So we're going to sort of, wow, just for another 400. Tie roller. What? Oh, I suppose it compacts, does it? Don't know that it makes any difference in the game, so we're going to go skinflinty. Row control. Does that mean ridge marker? No, I'm not a massive fan of ridge markers.
I just have never used them. As in, I have used them, but what I mean is yeah, 200 horsepower, we have got that, so we're going to buy that. We've increased the capacity to 5,000 litre tank, so that is going to be amazing. Yes, we do indeed. Definitely want that. Change the colour though. We're going to go for, yeah, my second favourite. That is beautiful. Again, do we keep that? No, I'm going to go for, yeah, let's do that into golden. Yeah, I'm going to have my standard, which is the holes, but I'm only going to have it for, yeah, that's about right. Only going to have it for liming. It's just only for foot, because I found that quite an advantage. Going to buy the Phoenix as well, an import from America. Do we keep it 485? Right, how much is the bigger engine? Oh my life, is that 1300 for the 585? And then the 850 is an extra 19,000, and the big 1100. Oh my life! Hang on a minute. I think we'll go for 585. I think nearly 600 horsepower, 74 miles an hour. And I think we're going to stick, oh no, lighting. I do like the, yeah, red. Custom with, yeah, no. US style, Canadian, US. Yeah, let's go double. It is beautiful. If you were going to have an import from America, then why not? Exhaust. No, main colour. I'm going to keep it as is. 57,186. We have a lorry straight away. Right now, then, what cash have we got? 271. So 171,799 more than we would do. We do need to replace some bits and bobs though. So we've got rid of the baler, so that we need to replace. Now this is my preferred. If there was nothing in the sale, which there isn't, I would go for the arm teams. Oh, that's true. There's a Crone one now, isn't there? Yeah, let's go for that. Go for the Crone, and I'm happy with standard. I am. Keep the standard Crone course for 12,000. Yes. So replace the baler. We also need a bale loader, which I'm going to go for the TPS straight away. I'm going to go for this in chrome. I'm full of love with the chrome in this. It's beautiful. So there we are. A trailer that also we can use for bales. Also need to get our weight. Otherwise, we have got a front loader. That's a massive advantage. We're going for a baler. I'm also going to go. There's a few bits and bobs we need in here. The field scanner, which I've only got one tiny little field, but yeah, it's true. I'm going to buy the desk voice. And we might run out of space at the shop. I'll buy that. And that. No. I always go for this in pink now to cure my pink phobia. And also, it's a cracking colour to actually see it almost anywhere. Shocking pink. Really is. And I want the. I'm not sure. There might be one at the farm. I'm going to buy a tool point anyway. Tool point. Oh, I know what I mean. Right, let's grab this. And are we going to lease it? We haven't got hardly any land. It's true, actually. Yeah, it's not the. I often do lease. And sometimes they're for an entire Let's Play and then forget that I've leased and think I've lost the scanner. It's true. Oh, no. Oh, I hate when I do that. I forgot you've got to click it. Otherwise, it goes back to what the last thing selected. Right, I'm going to go for this because it's red. Not because it's cheap, although I know there's a deer red, but yeah, we're trying to watch our pennies. I think. So we have we need a weight and we need some front loader tools, which means I can actually have the quick, which I'm loving because if we're doing baling, this is perfect. Oh, you say that. It's true actually. I'm not sure that we can actually do like this in silver as well. Very much so. Yeah, we're going to do this. It'll have to be a hefty weight though, if we're going to go for that. Alright, so we need a weight. Are we going to go for a big backhander as well? Because that can only do certain things, as we all know. I was going to go for the quick with the straps that Max told me about, but he's a cracker. But it's brilliant, and it is. I agree with him totally. But for realism, you can grab like four, and you've got no back plate which would hold those four in place. So yeah, it was only sort of dawned on me a while back. Oh, hang on a minute, you talk about realism, but that's just not realistic. Whereas that is the one we bought. The V Grab is. Are we going to be careful? Or we're going to go for my standard. If we're going to go, yeah, we're going to go for with work light with 3 point, and we're going to do this Chrome 2, and then we're going to go for right next door. We're going to go max weight, and that's going to be gold. I'm usually go red and black. Yeah, red and black all the way. So for 900, really hefty weight, 3.3 tons now with the 2 on. If we're going to do a lot of bale lifting, so I'm trying to think if we got. We did say fertilizer spreader. We're going to just go for the holes only for lime. We haven't. I know we've not got a lot to do. I'm just replacing the kit that we've actually. Let's have a look what we've got. See if there's anything that jumps out. So bale loaders and yeah, the 2. So we can completely do. We've got baler, fertilizer spreaders, front loader tools. Oh, showing. Oh, okay, I've never seen that on there before. Got the Hauer, the 120 horsepower one, so it's not the biggie. We're going to keep the harvester. I think we can actually do that. We've got a truck straight away. We need to repair these, of course. We've got a seeder that we did a bit of ducking and diving. It's pretty much worthless, but I don't particularly care. Never have cared about that type of thing. Fantastic mower. We've got the tiniest of fields. We've got weight, windrower, amazing bits of kit. Although if we've got the crossflow, that's true. Is there any point in us doing the windrow thing if we've got the windrower as well? So which one of these has got the front loader? The Lidley. Yeah. Okay, so the small tractor, which is only it's not too terrible. 6.3 tons. Alright, so then. And so we're down to 242,124. We've scoured almost all of the collectibles as well, which we did very well out of. So a couple on the roof, which we may at some point grab. And any that we bump into, obviously we've got most of them already. Yeah, so 243, 124, and we do own a little tiny field straight in front of us. So yeah, it looks like it's not third growth stage because this is the golden green grass and this is green. So yeah, this is going to be one of those. So we've got 243,124. What have we got? We have chickens, 50. 50 court farm cows. 50, just 50. Ooh, that's a bit. Save the game. We might not be able to. Yeah, if this Steve is probably similar to Oxygen David. so much as that is the right one, isn't it? Please tell me. It's the it's an easy way to figure that out, and that is to have a look like that. Can we sell it, as in by destroying it? Will it let us, or is it an Oxygen David special where you are stuck with it, sort of? It is. It's an Oxygen David special. It's 50 or nothing. So it looks like we've got 50 cows, the opportunity to have 50 cows, and that is our limit. Is what is the, hang on a minute, is this? I'm a bit confused. Right, okay, let's switch those on again and so we've got little chickens again, which we sort of 50, and indeed 50. What is that then? Or is this just like another section to the 50 that we've just seen? Looks very much like it. Yeah, there's no second. It's a fuel tank, and this is the storage tank. So yeah, there's no. There was something else though. We did have more animals than this. Was it pigs? I'm sure we had three. Sure, I saw three animal things when I wasn't paying attention properly. Chickens, horse barn. Now I've actually got the mod on that does improve horses under FS22. I used to love doing it in FS19. It was when I was not very good at the farming. I used to cut my teeth on. Now that looks a bit odd where it is. So if we're allowed to hide it, just want to hope it doesn't hide all of them. No, it's a single object. Some map makers do one object for all of them. So if you hide one, it hides all of them. So yeah, this is not like that. So yeah, there's a little bit of weirdness going on with the wool, but again, it's day release. What do you expect? So there's a few things that are not usable, and there's clutter as you'd expect on a farmyard. And yeah, we've still got plenty of room. Some very dilapidated looking sheds. And again, I'm not having a go, I'm just saying it's all in. We've got this shed. Ooh, we do get some fertilizer and some seeds. So that's quite a bonus. Let's switch those off now. So, is this the horse barn? Nope, it's not. This is, I would say, this is this. Yeah, this is the Court Farm one, isn't it? I did like this. Yeah, so the repair point's over here. So yeah, fantastic. Okay, well we didn't need the repair points. That's what I was trying to say earlier. The toolbox we didn't. This is Chaffer. No, it's just that I like this style of shed sort of. Well, it's yeah. Yeah, no. It's good. So the silo room, sure. Where's the horse barn then? Okay, that's intriguing me now. What am I missing? Cows. Is it somewhere else? Is it like? Oh, it is as well. Ah, we own the horse barn. It's probably not supposed to, but it probably will say owned by you because that's what it said. 8 animals, but it says we own it, and yet we sort of don't own it. So it doesn't say owned by you, does it? Ah, although it says it's only showing you everything that's on the map, it's not meaning we own it. So, okay, I don't mind. There's someone there. Well, you do what you have got to do, don't you, sometimes? If it weren't for, generosity of Steve. Oh, I'm surprised I did that. Okay. Fantastic. 247. We must have earned 20 grand off those. And I did see some more down down the low end. We're not going climbing on top of things, but we shall collect the ones that are easy to. Don't very often do this, but it really doesn't hurt if we do. Are we going to do animals like early on? Because it's not like we can go big. Do I do the fertilizer? Because I mean, we really haven't got much of anything. I mean, there's not much lands or anything like that, so we're not suddenly going to. We call it suckers. No, it's too big a jump. Yeah, you're not going to get on that. Oh, okay, you might. Oh, okay, I didn't expect that. All right, excellent. So we've scoured we've been on a treasure hunt and we found quite a lot of. Oh, okay. Let's see you. Or the other one either. I don't think we'll be able to. Oh, you are nimble, you. I never thought I'd actually do that. Let's do a little bit of. Ooh, looks. Oh, I'm stuck. Let's try this another way then. Oh. Okay, okay. So you can go one way, but not the other. It's one last go, and then we give it on. Fantastic, excellent. Wow, what a bonus! Thank you very much, Steve. Beautiful map as well. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It is. Right, so then we've had a bit of a windfall. We don't own the horse barn. We have the ability to have 50 cows. Got a very nice yacht with quite a large. I suppose you could use the field if we weren't doing cows straight away. We own that. Yeah. What is that then behind the house? Look. Do love this. This looking in, very amazing. Really is. Oh wow, absolutely amazing. Downstairs bedroom. Wow. Okay, well that's a little bit different. Amazing. Brilliant detail though. Very amazing. I feel like Dagon when you speechless on when he was going around Calmsden saying he was speechless, words failed him. It is true. It's quite amazing when you're trying to concentrate on traversing and wow, greenhouse as well with no produce because we're too busy on the farm to be looking after that. Right, amazing. So we'll go the wrong way, aren't we? No, we're not. We're going right. Smashing. So this is the farmyard. It is. So really, it's now a matter of what are we going to do? We've got quite a bit of stuff down the shop, which is it's really what are we going to do? Oh, wow, life is an awful long way away. Just have a quick look, see if there's anything that misses. I think I've missed. Okay, there is quite a lot that I've missed actually. No, I was just testing to see if it was one of those where you can actually. Weird how you can jump on certain ones and then you get stuck on others. We're going to need every penny we are. It's hard economy, so it might look like we're doing so fantastically, but we're not really. No, it's going to be hard to earn cash on hard economy. So I should take what generosity that I've been given by Steve, who I always want to call Stevie for some reason. It's a bit strange. So then, now let's concentrate, shall we, on what we've actually got. Let's see if anything jumps out. Oh, I do like that. I don't think I did do it in gold, but not that gold. So we have feed grab, toolbox, the desk voice, shop. Oh, you actually get. Oh, my life. Okay. Loving the sounds in the background. Ooh. Is there a way to collect that, or is it sort of? Oh, there is as well. Yeah, 'cause sometimes on the first day release, you kind of, oh my knife. Wow, amazing. We will get on with some, if I'm honest, just probably not on this first session, but it will set the seeds, the scene of what we're going to do. So I'm sort of thinking as well what we're going to do. Yes, I don't like doing the. Oh, okay. I think there's probably a little bit of something's not quite right there. But yeah, Eagle Eye McGraw had to sort of spot it. So the shop menu is inside the shop. Fantastic. Let's carry on looking. So the Phoenix, we have a new seeder, same size as the last one. Obviously, we're going to have to repair all these WMXL just for fertilizing. I'm trying to think, have we got what we're going to do? Ooh, trailer. That's a point. I don't think I saw a trailer. Ooh, okay, well, in that case, because it sort of does make perfect sense on what I'm going to buy now, because this is like just the superest value of all trailers ever. Really is. The Patina by Nassif Modding. It is a beaut. Really is. I do like this Red Rock as well. I've actually had it now on a Let's Play. With a sign. We'll do silver as well. I know I'm a bit predictable. I am. I do like the silver. It just makes this look, it's a bit garish, but it's a beautiful bit of kit. So I'll keep the brother-in-law busy spraying everything for me. So we have got a trailer now. So that makes you useful. Where is the repair point? Unless it's around the corner. Oh, okay. There's other things around the corner too. Yeah, I always thought with Steve that he doesn't always get the credit that he deserves. Yeah, some of his maps, Somerset was it's got good ratings now, but I saw it right early on, and it was. I actually did an early release of it, but no one was really interested. So it was. I mean, and the map didn't get really good. Wow. Sort of ratings, but it has now. It's like people have woken up and realised it is a cracking map. He is a good modder. He is very good. And obviously, Oxygen David also agrees. We wouldn't sort of collaborate. So I think, no, I don't think. If I switch the zone markers off instead of on, oh, hang on a minute. No, it's not. No, it's not. So I don't think there's a repair point down at the shop, unless. But it could be that whatever that weirdness is around here, yeah, with the rocks sort of doing strange things, might also extend to. I would have thought, if anything, it would have been up where the lorry is. Really? So there's no repair point, but we bought a toolbox and we've got a repair point up at the farm. So perhaps that's what Stevie thought. So Steve, stop saying Stevie. Yeah. So I'm going to get this lot up off camera. Do we buy a thingy back, or do we keep it as a lorry? I do love it with the proper back for it, actually. Bring the, yeah. Right, so I think we're going to call it at that. Are we going to buy any land, or are we going into animals? I think I'm tempted to do animals over the winter. I'll do what I normally would, which is to buy. What's that there? Sell point, I would say. Folly down stores. It is indeed. I will take the equipment over off camera. We need to repair it, and we'll get it repaired over at the farm. Do we do that in this first session? I think we probably will. Yes, I'll see you at the farm shortly. Right, I am on the way back to the shop because anybody who's ever had the toolbox knows you can't. Well, the reset point is back at the farm, just for those who sort of didn't guess with it being like this. But also the toolbox, you can't reset. You've always got to run it back home. So I'm going back for the TPS. And yes, of course, that sort of basically that's a tantamount to admitting that I've reset a lot of equipment, which of course I have. Yeah, I always say that I do it off camera. I don't do it on camera. But there's something. Oh my life! There's a bit of floaty Norris. But yeah, up to 267. There's bound to be a bit of that kind of thing goes on. Right, where am I actually going to? Because it was quite a way. Away, I'm going the right way. Thank goodness for that. Oh wow, it really is. Do we go? Is there a right turn down? I think. See in the distance. I think it's continuing on the way that we go. It didn't show the road, did it? I couldn't see it on the map. It looked like it did, but that's definitely us in the distance. Yeah, I wanted to show this first episode as repairing the equipment, and I am really seriously thinking about what we're going to do over the winter. Obviously, we don't own the horses. I was going to go, is it just here on the left? There was a bit of strangeness going on. Did that not indicate left? I've double clicked it. I'm a terror. I am really terrible for double clicking on the indicate left, and then it doesn't indicate, of course. There's quite a bit of stuff to take back though. I can get that back home. Oh, we could sort of. No, we won't. We'll buy a telehandler for the shop in time, but not this first session. I'm not worried. Just this. I've come all the way to the shop to grab this. Because yeah, otherwise you have to run across the map with it. So yeah, the Comprima. Oh, is it Comprima? No, it's not. It's just a normal Chrome, isn't it? Yeah, we'll come back for that. I would stick it on the map, but it is awkward. I've tried it a few times. It's not pretty. I thought we've not shown the map yet. Actually, driving across the map, so this time it's not really going to hurt. I had a bit of an argument with the car. And the car won, as they do. Fucking simulator. Yeah, so we'll grab the baler. We've got nothing to bale anyway, so I'm not worried. So I am sort of tempted. Don't want to. We have got a bit of grass, but it's not very large. I'm wondering if we stick one of. Ooh, my life. I'm thinking we might subcontract to some gardening people with a garden. I'm thinking there's a company called Omatana that does a really good one that's quite amazing. We'll see if we can go for the big. It is a bit overpowered, but to be honest, I'm just trying to think of a way on hard economy using legitimate mods with. But we can do this for 260. I'm hoping that by the end of winter, we might actually be able to afford a field, especially if we're going to invest this. Ooh, I can't pretend I didn't see those. Yeah, all my life. Okay, let's just don't commit suicide by jumping off the bridge on camera, even though everybody knows. But what I mean is, it's a little bit sort of scary. No, I'm holding the traffic down below. I just, all my life, be careful, nearly resist. Oh, I have to sort of like do a bit of tightrope walking, I think. Do a 360. This is a little bit delicate. Apologise for the people waiting down below. They're a patient bunch. Sometimes when they don't get stuck on the honking of the horn. Right, so then up to 273. Obviously this is yeah, we're not going to carry on like this, so we're not going to get these beautiful bonuses. But as I said, with it being hard economy, I'm not worried. We're not doing terribly. 273,000. It seems a lot, but it's not. So is there a sneaky way? There's a sneaky way into the field. No, you really have got to go down the side. My life, don't argue with that. So, yeah, that's where I put all the equipment. I moved it a lot of it around. I've not just like left it where it was reset. Something on the field. Flash of green. Right, so we're just going to repair everything, and then we're going to leave that first session as done and dusted. Yeah, we should get some work done. I'm going to do placing whatever I decide. I'm not a massive fan of going, but we need to maximise the space we've got and go into whatever businesses we can, because hard economy is a hard nut to crack. Yeah, so no holes barred. If we're going to choose a tough path, then we've got to, yeah, you can't have it all ways. So let's grab that and let's go repair anybody that needs repairing. Smashing on camera before. So all we own is that little tiny now. That's shuttle goods. This is the lorry. It's just typically not showing up. It's really weird the way this works. Yeah. What else did we... Oh no, we just repaired it. Yeah. I don't think almost everything else was new. I think that was new. That was new. We've not scanned any fields because we've not. Yeah, so the reset point is here on this field. If you don't do store deliveries, it doesn't play around with store deliveries. It does allow store deliveries to work. For those who want to know, that's everything. Everything else was like on the farm. We don't really need this, but I do like to have this. We might buy the ridiculous Dominic, but I think we should stick this out here. Why can I not let go? Thank you very much. So that, I think, is the first session. Next session we will actually get some work done. So I think we've sort of put everything back where it should have been, really. Can you not jump on that? Probably not. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I was just going to go and do a bit of roof climbing, but we won't. We'll leave it. So yeah, I hope you join me on Steve's map, and we shall see what we shall see. So yeah, we own that land. That oh wow, wow! You're not kidding. It really is quite. There just seem a little bit too many, but yeah, it's beautiful to see. It really is. It's just. It is strange. You don't really mean to blurt out things that are like hurtful or like throwing things back in people's faces. It's not really about that. The human brain has got an amazing ability to sort of look at a scene and say that's not how it should be. That's what it's about. And then of course we tend to blurt it out that that's not quite right. So yeah, it is still beautiful, absolutely amazing, and it's day of release, and I haven't seen anything major wrong really. So it's quite amazing. Detail is fantastic. Chickens, of course, yes. Oh, 10,000 litres. Excellent. Goodly amount of storage. 50, we could probably feed them on that and it will last the entire Let's Play. Right, anyway, yeah, so this is the farm and this is what we're going to do. So next session we shall get cracking and we shall. It's just one thing I'd like to do is just to see what size this is. Yeah, because it's too small really to use as a field of any true consequence, and it's the only field that we actually own, if of any kind of size. So I'm just thinking, could we get the big one in? And if it fits, it does, and it was meant to be. And if it doesn't, it doesn't, and it was not meant to be. We'll go with the small. It is, yeah. I think no matter how hard you try, I don't. How do I swivel on a track ball? I know that's definitely not going to work. So we're going to go. I think we could do two of them. They're nowhere near as good as the biggie. I think we hold the middle mouse button. No, you hold the right mouse button and twiddle. The green things are what you really need. Oh, okay. So you can. Well, we might. It looks like we can only do one anyway. Looking at that, so we want the green. We might be able to go over two. Might be able to have a couple of greenhouses. Oh, that's too close to them. I may as well stick it down, answer really. Do we do two? Well, you could sort of, but then you are going to seriously hamper the. Ah, really is a little bit finickety about where you stick it. It's too close to the tree. Can we go that way? Oh, did not mean to do that. Do it in V mode. Still plenty of. No, it is in the spawn areas restricted thing. So you could sort of. It will let you do it. It will let you do it there. Okay, well, we could sort of do that then, I think. And what we're going to do is we are going to use. Yeah, so much for waiting until next session. Yeah, being as we've got sort of limited, we're going to go for the distributor. Also, by Omatana. It's a bit of the Omatana show at the minute. I've got to be honest, yeah, I was talking about this the other day. I think we'll do this down here. Should know where this is. Let's just check, am I right? Is that this away? It is indeed. Yeah. Tap. I always get this wrong about which side. I think, yeah, I always get the icons completely mixed up. Oh, obviously, is ours. I mean, that to me this is going in, and that's done, which is also going in in my head. So yeah, we'll. Oh, that's one thing we've not got, which we shall fix on camera, and that is we haven't gone for a tanker of any sort at all. I didn't see any, so we should go for the M liquid tanker. Fantastic. And that we are down to 249,932. We shall get distribute. If this is our main business, ooh, is that? Did I use V mode for that? Oh, I might have done it by mistake. That looks a bit floaty. Okay, let's just try and correct that. I might have done. I did play around with V modes, but I thought I'd switched it off. Yeah, let's try again, shall we? Without V mode. No, I think. Yeah, let's try again. Greenhouses. Medium. No, I don't need it. It's true. I did it a little bit too close. Right, so this time it should, yeah. Oh, it still looks floaty, so it's supposed to be a bit like that. It's a little bit odd. I've never noticed that before about it, but the entire Fence is sort of floaty, but it's not there. So that's a bit strange. Is the other one the same? Because we definitely didn't use V mode on that one. Does that look the same? Yeah, it does. So it's supposed to be like that. It's a little bit floaty. The fence is, at least. There you go. Fantastic. But that is our. Am I going to go with the subcontractors? No, I think that my own workers keep that busy. It goes into, we make it greenhouses in the winter to keep everything good. So it's a major. Well, this is our only working field, and we've now invested in two produce greenhouse stroke gardens. So yeah, that is the business that we've chosen. We're down to 249,794. We've got the tanker. We've got. We'll put the one. Yeah, I did say about setting the scene, didn't I? I did say that. So the 82 studios, we're going to need to feed the cows. So I think we're going to go for one central, if it will let us go near objects. Now then, where will we feed the animals? Say, well, if we, yeah, because we've also got to do manure down to the gardens. So I think we're going to do it. It's probably in there somewhere. We can also hide that bit of a. We could go with. I like this because might need to stick some V mode. Let's just see. Is there physically space for us to? It's going to be awkward there, strangely enough, because I think if we sort of do it like that, it's going to be a little bit more. Definitely V mode. It's as flat as a pancake. Fantastic. So that is where we got by our manure for the gardens and that, but I don't want to abuse it. It's only for feeding the animals whilst we are not capable of doing our own. And we will buy some animals and we will do this, and we shall see what we're going to do with it. We're going to stick to it. English, pretending it's England. So if it's grapes and stuff like that, we'll just sell them direct as if we don't get them. As simple as that. I want it to be as realistic as possible. So all that remains to be said for this first session is time back up to 1 now. We've been chatting, we've got everything ready. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.